Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. You already know we're about to be reacting to some strange TikToks. If you're new here and you want to show some support, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, stuff like that. Click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And yeah, things are about to get weird. Let's get right to the video.
I don't know what's going on here in Enterprise, Alabama, but this is weird.
What?
What is it? That's an eyeball. Yep. I'm gonna call the cops.
I'm gonna call the cops.
I bet.
Oh, what the heck?
I bet you it's one of those illegals.
I can't. Is that a truck?
The goddamn
Why?
alien.
What? Why? You think they need help? Oh my God. No, I think it's a deer. I think it's a deer.
What kind of deer has a finger?
Is that a squirrel or a rat? Because I'm a little confused. What the fuck is that? Is this a squirrel or a rat?
It could have lost its hair, but it still looks like half rat.
It's
Like
a little
that.
confusing. I don't know what the fuck this is, but I don't know if this is a rat. I don't know if it's a squirrel. Maybe it's a hybrid. I don't know. This motherfucker look crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody's trying to get out of there.
Is there a lock on there?
I don't know, I think so. I think it's one of those that you open from the outside.
They all like that. I'm tempted to just like hop out and fucking open it.
Careful, don't let him brake check you either.
So this is for entertainment purposes only, but did you know that the leading symptom of cannibalism is dementia? Did you also know that dementia cases have gone up 117% since 1990?
I'm still debating on whether or not Nikola Tesla actually existed.
I've heard that theory too. I've heard a lot of people say that because the amount of patents that he filed in a very short amount of time, it was kind of inhuman.
Yeah, but there are other sort of stranger anomalies to Tesla. For example, he never had sex, so he has no offspring. There are no descendants from him. But he did have siblings. One died. His older brother died when he was younger. It fell off a horse. But I cannot find a single living descendant. And I've reached out. I contacted his museum. They said that they didn't know the whereabouts of any of his descendants. The other thing is that if you look for video footage of him, this is a pioneer of technology who gave public talks and lectures and allegedly wrote for journals and magazines. People would pay him to come to dinner if they were having a dinner party. Everybody wanted him. He was top of the list. But there's no video footage of him, yet there is of his rival Edison, and there also is of Einstein, who once famously said that if you want to know who the most intelligent man in the world is, you need to speak to Nikola Tesla. So you've got someone at really the forefront of technology with no video footage and no living descendants and just a handful of images. We always see the same ones of him over his entire lifespan. So I find that strange. And to do what, as you quite rightly said, achieve what he did in quite a short period of time is unusual.
I'm not gonna lie, I've always had this feeling when I look at his pictures. Like, they just don't look real to me. And I know they're in black and white or whatever, but Albert Einstein, he has pictures that were in black and white that you could just tell he was real. I don't know, it's just weird to me. What do you guys think?
Okay, so I asked Google if it was possible to walk from India to Mexico. Now, it usually gives you an answer for pretty much anything, even if the answer is just no. It'll say no and then give you the explanation. But it just wouldn't even give me an answer at all. So I scroll down to see what other people ask, and it says that it's best covered by flight. India to America is best covered by flight. It's not the only way, but it's best. And obviously boats and stuff too, but I don't know if that's what it was talking about. And it says, technically it is possible to travel from India to the USA by road, but it is an extremely challenging and complex journey that involves multiple borders. And then the more I read into it on Google from different articles, it was almost seeming like it was kind of possible. So then I asked ChatGPT, and it just straight up says, no, it is not possible to walk from India to America. So my only question is that why is it on Google, is it telling us one thing, but then on ChatGPT, it's telling us something else? Google was the original search.
Is it?
I think they've been lying about it.
Sitting here watching the shadows on the other side. Look at that.
There's no way to prove it.
Can you fucking believe that? What the and I mean, I get myself I'm in the shadow now, right? Obviously you can't see, it's part of these trees are part of it, but that's, like it fucking got me speechless. I'm fucking dumbfounded.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's cool as fuck. It's like diamond fucking, fuck man. You know you're in the right place when you're in the right place, eh? I mean, that looks like a fucking, sorry. Bit fucking
It's
overexcited
like the
about
pictures
that.
from the last video, as above, so
It
below.
looked more perfect before, but still, that's trippy as fuck, eh?
Yeah, and the fact that it just keeps doing it over and over and over again, that's weird.
You guys want to see a petrified giant? Look at that face.
It's a
I mean,
big
the
ass
nose, the eyes, the eyebrow, mouth, it's all there. Crazy, right?
So everyone's curious as to why do I keep losing all of my accounts? And I keep losing all of my accounts because I keep showing you all what we really live on. It's not a spinning ball. It's not even flat earth. But if you follow me, especially those of you that follow me since the dragon, and you've seen the multiple dragons that I've shown you, I just showed everyone what Africa really is. I just lost my last account because I showed you all what Africa really is. And what is Africa? Let's talk about it. Now, some of you might have already seen this, but here we have Africa, the entire continent. And if you look here, this would be the back of a skull. All right. This is the jawbone down to the chin. Here's the lips. There's the nose. Going back around to the forehead. This is whatever this is what killed this. Okay. We cracked that skull right there. You can clearly see the eye socket that used to be right here. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. But then I thought about it. What's in our throat? And if somebody cut it, we'll leak out. Right. Your carotid artery. Would you look at there? And that one seems to be as if it was just ripped away. All right. So I thought to myself, maybe I'm wrong. So I had to go pull up a skull. I needed a diagram of a skull so that I can make a couple of better connections. Now, this is a quick diagram, but I want you to pay attention. Here's the eye socket, and off of the eye socket, you have a cerebral suture that runs off a little bit, then runs up north, right there. You also have that suture that comes across here, around here, goes down over here. Pay attention. So what we would have here is the eye socket with the cerebral suture that comes off the eye and moves up the top of the skull. Some of you call it the Nile River. And if you get a little bit closer, you can see where it also runs sideways over here, goes up, comes over, and down right there. Would you like to see it again? Check her out. Let me show you. Eye socket over cerebral suture. Goes up the Nile River. All right. And we come over here. This one comes around here. Pay attention. Okay. Cerebral suture. It comes off the eye and goes up. It's the Nile River. And this one comes
That is
over
pretty
here.
crazy.
Yep. And that's why I keep losing my accounts. I had no strikes. I had not one bad video on my last account. But as soon as I put that up, not only that, I thought about it. The hardest substance found on Earth is diamonds. The hardest substance in the human body, your teeth and your bones. So I decided that maybe the diamonds would be where the mouth or the teeth of this would be. And go and look at what Botswana is. And you'll see that along the lip line in the back, that's where the back teeth are. And that's where they mine all of our diamonds from. And that is why they took my last account.
Look at it.
Stop moving.
It is moving kind of, but it's very slow. It's like just kind of hovering.
Planes that
No, it's not
don't
moving
move
at all.
again.
It's literally not moving.
That's weird.
So I was watching my Candace Owens, and I noticed something about him. I'm wondering if anyone else will notice.
I want to focus on how these surveillance technologies are already here in America, and how you are already being watched, cataloged, and prepared for this Orwellian future that they have planned. Right now, Palantir is working with ICE to use its biometric and facial recognition capabilities to track and deport illegal immigrants.
If you haven't noticed,
That's always how they start.
he does not blink.
That most of us already want gone.
He may move his eyes side to side, but he does not blink.
Damn, I wasn't even paying attention. He really
And
ain't
the
blinking.
underwhites show this whole time. That's not a blink when you look down.
Besides, we've already seen Zionists in
We got to get it together, y'all. We got to get it together. If I'm going to be the last voice to keep standing up and saying something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to continue to do it. And if I got to use this internet to do it, then that's what I'm going to use to do it, because that's where everybody at. We've been in our phone for 20 years. All we do is look down at our phones. We've been in our phone for 20 plus years, bro. Looking down. I went to the chiropractor. The chiropractor said that my group of people that I grew up with, when we get 70 years old, we're going to have humpbacks. This is a chiropractor
I
telling
hope
me
not.
that. He said because we just keep looking down. If we didn't have a phone, you wouldn't be looking at your hand all day, would you? I don't think you would. But you got something to look at. You need to look at life, man. Look at life. Look at what's going on around y'all, bro. This stuff is getting serious. It's hitting close to home, and other people are starting not to care no more. Let's get it together, y'all. Let's try to get it together, man.
Man, that's kind of scary to think about. People having humpbacks because they look down at their phones so much for so long. Like, that's crazy. I really think we need to just get rid of the phones, TV, the computers, because that's really what it comes down to, how they're controlling us. I can't believe he did that. He's gotta be trolling. Either that or they just don't care anymore. I don't think they care.
North Carolina. And he was a very conservative guy. He was very, very...
Oh my gosh, that's a map. Holy cow.
Our country has given $5 billion plus to Harvard over a short period of time. It's a case we win. We can't lose that case because we have the right to make grants. We're not going to make any grants like that. very nicely. I think Colombia wants to get to the bottom of the problem. They've acted very well. And there are other institutions, too, that are acting, but Harvard's trying to be a big shot. And all that
And he walks in with a black eye. So the father of Mars travel walks into the house that's not white for his last day, a congratulations and a key to the house that's not white, and he has a black eye. And TikTok, this is just the news. Episode 4. Literally, I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying the obvious. He walked in with a black eye. A black eye. Never mind. 1000% unrelated, not relevant whatsoever. Last night, he posted this very, very weird AI image of this bull-looking thing. A crowd of bull people. This is the only reason the video is labeled AI. But there's something weird about these bull, especially this one right here. Something is mighty, mighty, mighty familiar. I just can't put my finger on it. Picture is completely irrelevant. I'm just using it to help me think. By the way, completely unrelated again, I actually just dropped a crazy video on YT about this entity right here. He had said it was caused by his son X. X must be extremely strong at his age. And go back and watch the video, but there's a lot of redding in his eye. Anyways, hope your eye feels better.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of a magnifying glass. Like, that's how it's acting when you use a magnifying glass with the sun.
So a lot of people thought the video I just made about the sun looking red all over the world was the sun, but y'all, this was not the sun. Check this out, man. Look, now this video was sent to me from Florida. I'm gonna show y'all that this is not the sun and that is not the moon. The sun is setting over there and the moon is on top of her. Watch this.
And that's not the sun. That can't be the sun because
You heard him? He said that's a planet.
that's a planet. The sunset is over there.
Look at the sunset. You see, the kids know. The kids know. They know. And look at the moon. Look at that. Look at this. Now check this video out from Canada because they want to blame the sun looking red on the wildfires, right? But why is there two suns in Canada? This red one over here, and then you have the sun, the orange sun setting over there. What is that about? Look at this. When I tell you everybody was seeing this all over the world, this was in London. This lady was on a live stream and she saw these things, I don't know, flying through the sun, and what she saw next is crazy. Watch this, y'all.
An alien spaceship, and then it's out of the blue. The ship's changed to like an apple.
How does that happen, y'all? How does that happen? This happened on her live stream. And again, the sun already set. This is after the sunset. So this is not the sun, y'all. This is the red Kachina. And I got more videos to post, y'all. This is crazy, man. But let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all.
Not putting
the
off
ship
light.
is here. Let's get it. Peace in.
If I heard that behind me, I'd be sending it too. I don't know how people do this for fun. Like, that don't look fun at all. One mistake and you're in trouble.
Boy, y'all won't believe this shit here. The universe woke me up and decided to choose violence today, let me tell you. So, I belong to a tribe called the Oromos, the indigenous people in Ethiopia, right? There is a tribe in the southwest corner of Ethiopia, next to the Omo River, or on the Omo River itself. In that general area, there are about 3 to 4 different tribes, but the tribes we're talking about right now, is called the Mursi tribe. They're Ethiopian, but they're like an admixture of Sudanese, Kenyan, and Ethiopian in one place. Tell me why. I just saw a video saying that the people of the Omo Valley, the Mursi, are at war with mermaids.
Mermaids?
So this is where I'm from, and this is where they're at. Along this river is where the goddamn mermaids at, bro. Holy shit.
Everyone is scared of the mermaid. Yeah. Because it's a god of the relay. And he thinks the mermaid will get angry and will come after his family. So he doesn't want to talk about this.
The mermaid is danger, you know. To take a family when they are washing the river, you will take it.
Take the family in the water?
Yeah, in the water, yeah.
The mermaid comes, they think anyone that is eaten by the mermaid is cursed. This thing specifically takes the tongue and the belly button.
Do they find bodies like this?
Yes. Okay. Good question. We're gonna record this. And there is a small island where the Raleigh tribe clan lives, and it's full of trees. That's the location where the mermaid of the Daily is found.
Belly butt? What are they gonna do with a belly button?
So here's what's happening. There's a lot of complaints about public safety being a concern right now because the people in the Omo River, the Mursi tribe, they do their laundry in nearby lakes, right? Because that's just how we get down in Ethiopia. I mean, shit, my grandmother used to do it. She'll just grab the motherfucking laundry pack, walk over to a lake and start washing the shit by hand. That's how it was back in the 90s. But, you know, some people still do that shit today. It's just tradition. So there have been incidents where there would be women and children playing along the rivers, and the women would be doing laundry, and a mermaid would snatch them into the water. Some make it back, some don't. But get this, for those that they do snatch, if they find their bodies floating in the water, they always find them without their tongues and their belly buttons. Mainstream media will never tell you this shit. My people are fighting mermaids.
Bird, rat, bird, rat, bird, rat, bird, rat, bird, rat, bird, rat, bat. You ever thought about that? A damn bat is a bird and a rat mixed, bro. How did the hell they get them two to mate? A bird and a rat? How did they do that? I can only imagine, bro, how many other things out here is mixed because they experimenting with shit, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? If you look at the damn bat facial structure, that look like a rat, bro. I'm telling you, man, there's other things out here that we don't know about. A bat is just the surface.
In Scientific American, 1897, they were making fake eggs. Fake eggs. Imagine this. Fake eggs in 1897. Let me read this. Artificial hen's eggs are to be made in a laboratory. 1897, okay? Artificial hen's eggs are to be made in a laboratory, the whites being a mixture of sulfur, carbon, and beef fat, and the yolks of beef blood, magnesia, which is magnesium, and colored with chrome yellow. Fake eggs in 1897 made in a lab. So when they're talking about all this lab-made food in 2025 by Billy Boy Gates and all the other stuff, they've been doing it for a long period of time. These Rockefellers, Rothschilds, people have been making fake foods for a long time. This is why when you look back in time at about 1897, a lot of people are ill, they look ill, they don't look good, they don't look healthy, they're eating fake food. And it's coated with superphosphate because John D. Rockefeller at that time was supplying all the chemical fertilizers, which was burning up all the people's feet. And that's what they were trying to tell them, that they had worms because they were getting burned by the fertilizer. So 1897, they have fake foods. And it was interesting too because they also talked about in here that the average person should be a carnivore.
You could be a very kind-hearted person, but some people just not gonna like you, and there's a spiritual reason for that. It's the energy that you radiate. You radiate such positive energy, they negative energy just don't fuck with it. And no, that don't mean your energy is good. That don't mean their energy is bad. It's just yours might be positive and theirs is negative. Y'all just have opposing energies. Yours might be more elevated, theirs might be more descended. And two polar opposites are always gonna clash. Sometimes when you got positive energy to you, you ain't got no problems, you don't want no problems. People want problems with you. Understand, it ain't always physical, it's spiritual.
Okay.
Baby, is that a chicken?
It's Kez.
Has it been hit?
No, he's just got a bag on his head.
Baby, get it off his head.
I'm gonna help you. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty.
That's crazy.
It's okay, kitty cat. Oh, dude, it's tight, bro. All right.
My friend, his dog actually passed away like that.
Boy, it's good,
Crazy.
man.
Man, get in here, get in here, get in there. Woo, this is a good one. Yeah, this is a good secret. This is a good secret. So what does National Geographic Channel, the Egyptian president, and the pyramids, yes, these pyramids being built, and yes, I do have the video. I do have the video. Brick by brick. You know what? I'm going to play the video. I wasn't going to play it. I'm going to play it just for you so you can have it for your records. And I'm going to move out the way like this so you can play it and you can crop half of the video out. But before I play the video, can you donate $1? Please. I look, you know I'm going to come with that heat. You know I'm going to come with that heat. But if you like to, I greatly appreciate it. But who are you to that important where your history needs to be erased from America and took over there? Who are you? Who are you? They done this in 1939. The same time they was building Israel. Play the video.
Egypt, 1934. Beneath the blazing sun and upon the golden sands of the Nile, mankind embarks on a monumental feat, the first ever construction of a colossal stone pyramid rising proudly from the desert floor. At the heart of this vast site, thousands of workers labor tirelessly, hauling and placing enormous blocks of stone with astonishing precision. Though only the lower tiers have taken shape, the grandeur to come is already apparent. The pyramid stands incomplete, yet awe-inspiring. Nearby, carved from solid bedrock, the majestic head of a lion with a human face begins to emerge. Dubbed the Sphinx, this enigmatic sentinel is destined to watch over the sacred grounds for centuries to come. Engineers, dignitaries, and curious onlookers gather to witness history in the making. Never before has such ambition been poured into the sands of time. And so, before our very eyes, a legend is born, not from the pages of ancient texts, but from the hands of modern men, chiseling their place into eternity.
Now, as you can see, they are all actors. Taking our history and creating a history over there. But more to come, part 2. But if you'd like to donate $1, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart if you donate anything.
Man, what is this? If they really did that back in the 30s, like, you just can't trust nothing. They literally might be lying about everything. Like, just imagine those pyramids over there don't line up with nothing. Been told lies the whole time.
this is weird. We're talking like they're watching us weird. Glitch in the Matrix weird. Like weird. So 2 nights ago, I posted something here on TikTok. My daughter filmed me when I answered the phone with an AI. You can scroll back, you can watch it. It's like 3 before this video, right? And it was an AI, and the AI called herself Nicole. And I wanted to trick it. You know, I wanted to prove that it was an AI because I had never had a call from an AI before. And at one point, and you'll see this in the TikTok, at one point, I asked it to sing me happy birthday. And it wished me happy birthday. And I said, no, I want you to sing it. And it started talking in like a higher pitch voice. And I made fun of it, whatever. And I said goodnight and hung up. And I didn't think anything of it because it's AI, right? Right? It's just software, right? I am currently in Pennsylvania for the Northeastern Regional Baton Championships. And we have to eat at restaurants. So my daughter and I go to Friendly's and we're leaving. And she's like, Mom, I have to go to the bathroom. So I pay. She runs to the bathroom and I sit down. And there's like a little red bench, like by where you pay and whatever. And I'm sitting there and this family comes out and it's a mom, a dad, a grandma, and 2 little girls. And one little girl has a birthday crown on. And she, adorable, just cute little button, comes up and she goes, hi, talking to a stranger. And I'm like, hi, honey. And she's like, it's my birthday. And I'm like, oh, happy birthday. And she goes, no, I want you to sing it. But I don't think anything of it, right? So I'm like, okay, sweetheart, what's your name? She goes, Nicole. Nicole. But I'm still not thinking of it at all, you know, because I was just caught off guard by a cute little girl. And I go, happy birthday to you. And I sing happy birthday, dear Nicole. Happy birthday to you. Are you 1? Are you 2? Are you 3? Are you 4? Are you 5? She's like, I'm 5. And I was like, okay, give her 5. And she walks out. And my daughter walks up. She's like, who is that? And I was like, I don't know. Some little girl came up to me. And she told me it was her birthday. And she asked me to sing her happy birthday. She's like, Mom, what was her name? I go, Nicole. She's like, oh, Mom. She's like, Mom, you made Nicole the AI say happy birthday to you last night. I was so freaked out. I walked to my car with my daughter, and the little girl's looking at me. She's like, and in my mind, she's looking at me going, how's that feel, bitch? What happened?
Alright, you guys, that's gonna be it for the video today. If you made it all the way to the end, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, you know, stuff like that. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna be leaving a link to the Discord down below. It's not finished, but you guys can join it. I don't care. I don't know how to finish it. And if you guys got any interesting videos you want to send, you can go ahead and send them on Discord, and we can start putting them in the videos. Yeah, stuff like that. But make sure you guys stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.